Okay, so we just got a shipment in, from Guitar Center. It's an Epiphone Les Paul 60s Standard Repro from this year, I believe. It should be anyway. If it is, it'll have the Kalamazoo headstock, so hopefully it's what I ordered. But I just got this and I'm super stoked, so let's open it up. Now, the way it's going to work is this first box is an outer shell, and then they're going to probably have it like wedged in there with some kind of collar, and then the actual box is going to be inside there. Oh yeah, they actually put some bubble wrap in here too. Usually they use a collar. Here's the inner box. Just gonna put this to the side and I'll clean it up. So this should be sealed too, I believe. It is. There's the box open. It's pretty well in there. Got your cheesecloth on the outside. Here's your box candy. Got like a sticker and like a warranty kind of tag thing. If there's anything else in there. Nope, that's it. So take that off. It's a guarantee for the Grover tuners. Hopefully they set it up well out of the shop or wherever they finished the guitar off.
You mentioned like some headphones. Were those in there?
Oh no, not headphones. It's the headstock here. See, it is the new headstock. It's as you can see, it's got like the two ends, like kind of like the Gibson headstock, but this is actually before the current Gibson headstock. This is the Kalamazoo shape, and before what they would do is they'd take like a Gibson headstock and they cut off the ears over here, so to speak.
Okay.
Oh, that is beautiful. I love the way it feels in my hand already too.
Was there a reason that they cut those off, or is it just like a style thing?
I don't know. It's probably something to do with the president of, the past president of the company just not wanting to give valid. Because this Epiphone actually was at one point a competitor with Gibson before they bought them out, and so I guess when they bought them out, they obviously are like their affordable version of like a Gibson, but I honestly think that these are way better produced than like the Squiers of like Fender. Fender's like little brother is Squier, and Epiphone is the little brother of Gibson. They're both competitors. Mm-hmm. So like I think that they initially like were trying to give it a Gibson headstock without the little ears here, to kind of market as a lower end guitar. But now, especially like the new president that came in at the end of last year, he decided to redo the whole line, and like he aligned it more with Gibson. So like pretty much everything that Gibson has like in their lineup, they'll also have in the Epiphone lineup, but for a more affordable price. But also it's not like it's like cheap either. You can feel it. It's got some good weight to it. It's got a little dust over here, but that is beautiful, man. It's got the 60s potentiometer heads here. It's got it's got a Pro Bucker 2 and 3 that are supposed to match up with the vintage PAF type humbuckers. It's got a thinner neck profile. I actually really like the feel of this neck. It's very comfortable.
I've always wondered what those different knobs do. Like, what are
So
what are
you
the
have-
differences for those things?
Depends on what guitar you get. Some of them, they have like a volume knob for each humbucker, but then they'll have one tone knob. With this, each humbucker has its own tone and volume knob.
All right.
And this is, you have to understand, there were like, before this was the 50s iteration, and it was like kind of like the revelation of the whole Les Paul body style, and like when they were coming out with the solid body electric guitars. And they had a fatter neck profile, they had different wiring, different like potentiometer heads here. But for the most part, you know, besides like the way that the body looks compared to the 50s, the 60s are the same thing, just with a thinner neck.
Yeah, cool deal, man.
Yeah, man, that's it.
Yeah.
Just
Awesome.
Get a good shot of this.
Yeah, the reflection's awesome.
Oh yeah, dude, this is beautiful. That's it.
Yeah, cool deal, man.